All right, we are back. And I'm thinking what's going to happen is I'm going to try to do these every day now and put them up at like 11:45, depending on what I have and haven't done throughout the day. So then some of the more spicy takes or kind of questionable because I think from the actual bus riders and subscribers that communicate back and forth, I don't think I'm out there stepping on as many toes as maybe I think. I can relax some, but I still got. It's been the last couple days has been tough, and I'll explain. So up here, I'm looking at my days from starting out. Let's see, where are we? Right there. So world went to waste, business. Uh, that started off the day crazy. Okay. Started talking about the MGK Megan Fox, her viral video of admitting that it's just a drop of blood we drink. We're gonna let it go. Somewhere out there is me ranting about it. But later in the day, we get to the imminence, which I think at the recording of this I haven't put out yet. Nope, it's still unlisted. Oh yeah, crazy. So we'll let that go. So you see how I don't want to say you'll get it if you watch it all. So it's super. It's got some really heavy parts. Lose It All has some heavy parts. So if you're turned off by the heavy, those buyer beware there. Uh, yeah, that Lose It All is I think an Indonesian band. Those fans, the fans for VOB, are exceptionally polite and thankful, and I point that right out. Right? I mean, I've been pretty clear about the fan bases, who's, what's. That fan base is probably as polite a fan base as I think we've seen. And AI, come on now, it's wait, what? Oh my gosh, I got so much going on now. It's like a bulletin board, except I only advertise for the things I like, not the things I want to sell. It's weird. It's just for me. It's like a concert shirt I'm putting together right now. It's like my rock and roll vest. It's the patches for my metal vest. Okay, it's probably not the most metal vest I've ever seen. But yeah, it probably look good down south. I don't know. The doggy will throw people off. The puppy will be like, "Yo, Hawk, what's the puppy doing, dude?" Okay, that's because the dog interrupts me a lot. So, Edinbridge was very, very nice. I like that. So the side by side, Love by Grace, Miss Fabian, Gabriel Henrique. Yeah. That was all weird. That did not turn out the way I expected, and I am probably much more obsessed with Miss Fabian than I care to admit. Or I'm really starting to figure out what I like, and that my musical maturity level is going up. And I hope it's that. I do. I hope it's that. We're far enough in. I'm certainly not grinding you for cash, so I must be looking for some sort of internal growth and a maturing ear and appreciation of things that I didn't appreciate just a year ago. I'm cool with that. Hell, 6 months ago. We better start saying a year. I've been going hard for a while. So that was awesome. Created good conversation, but I think it's all out there already. So really the main point of this one is the Angelina Jordan covering Amy Winehouse and the fact that I've went down the Amy Winehouse addiction and death and unfortunate. I've seen the video of her playing whacked out with the, I'm sorry. You know, and I don't mean no disrespect. I'm not trying. That's why I put it all here, because it's tough. Because you want to know what I think about in these reactions? I was thinking about watching Amy Winehouse stumble around on, because she sounded so much, because she was so good. I thought of Amy Winehouse. Now I only know one song, Rehab. I like Rehab because that and the data that I've learned or have or saw creates a unfortunate irony and talking points. So outside of reactions, I use that whole tragedy to engage in conversation with someone who might have been a fan, because I don't know. Like, I never even heard the original, this Back to Black. So I don't know what Miss Jordan changed. I have no clue about any of that. What I know is I have to really step back doing the Angelina Jordan reactions, just because I click the not for kids box on everything, right? So, I mean, you want to know what screws me? Because I don't care. I make sure that's chick. None of this is supposed to go to any children. Ladies and gentlemen are more than welcome. Boys and girls of all ages are not invited. Human beings who engage in other sort of belief systems, you're cool too. I have the utmost respect. I might not use the right language to make you happy, but I know your existence matters, and I don't take that away. I'm just not gonna. I'm sorry, I'm on the side of the fence that I speak the way I want to speak. You're gonna have to put context behind it all, because honest to God, from the very beginning I recognize the nature of reality. So all people are 100% welcome, and I have except for, kids, because that's not my thing. So, like, why am I going to talk about heroin and abusive boyfriends as some little kid is singing this song? That's not very fun for the people who get swept away by her voice and get goosebumps. The same problem I had with Fly Me to the Moon. I have to take a way step back. Then the universe drops me the winner and gives me another Gigi Delana, and I get to speak. I get to do an actual Rollen reaction to the song that I adore. With Angelina Jordan, I get to go, well, it's kick ass. That's about all I can say. None of the cool stuff I want to talk about is appropriate because she's a child. And here's the line. I can tell you this is why I've been struggling. Because it seems like out there in the real world, y'all want to have your conversations, these adult conversations with the kids. And no, I raised daughters. No, you're not going to talk that way in front of my kids. So I'm not going to talk that way in front of yours. And because I can't police no one's home, even though I check the kids don't watch this stuff box, how do I know? Right? So it puts me in this gray area, because I don't want to talk about any really dark stuff and then think that there's young people listening. I want the young people to be safe from the dark things on this planet. But I gave up pretending they don't exist a long time ago. And let's go with current events. You all get to watch the Johnny Depp trial and get to watch, she pooped in the bed, and you get to do all that. And you were okay with the biggest scandal on the planet, a resort island getaway for abusing kids, and everyone was okay with that being banned. Shame on you. Shame on people who want to who cares if a Hollywood starlet poops in a rich guy's bed? I care if they all go to the island and do stuff in the dungeon. There's the dilemma. There's the reality of our existence. Hey, instead of tearing down the creepy house where he ran his business, someone else just bought it. Now that's who wants to buy that unless you're going to burn it down? Huh. So there's our problem. All of that exists. Pancho, you trying to get out? Hold on, buddy. I think we got. Hold on. Oh, a production faux pas in dealing with my doggy's forepaws. I like that. I'm going to have to work on that. It's probably someone else's stuff, and I'm probably just ripping it off. Isn't that what sucks with good ideas? Is like someone's already had them all. That's not true. Don't give up on having good ideas. Don't listen to me. So, yeah, it's all been weird. And not weird. It's been awesome. I love what we're doing. But sometimes the reality of my. Don't say tinfoil hat crazy on there for. Yeah. I list that. I warn that. I say that. I admit that. You don't hear me going off all the time. I'm not Alex Jonesing it up every day. I've been more right than wrong, though. And then you wonder why my channel don't grow. Bus Riders. It's because I say things like his name. You get that, right? You must have channels you watch where they play the thin line, where they know how to say everything perfectly. And you know what I mean? They wouldn't. They try not to curse. You can't talk. What the same things you're allowed to say to a kindergarten student, you can't say in a monetized video. Huh. Weird. That's sad. So, all in all things being equal, got to get back to reactions. Another reason. There's all kinds of reasons, but we're cool. We can still keep going, and we'll put on 100 again today. So I mean, people are hanging out, and that's awesome. And the more people that engage in conversation and do all the other stuff that could be done, we'll grow faster. I think that's about it. I think that covers most of my day. I don't know if we've got couples coming. We're just working at odd, different schedules right now. So I think that's about it. I hope the little thumbnails aren't annoying or ugly. I don't know. They're going to work. I'm looking at them like, I got to see if that helps make it go farther. That's it. Just like hashtags. I got to figure that out. And she knows about that crap, but I'm not. I'm pretty reluctant. You know what I mean? But we're going to get it done. We're going to add more. Say more. Oh, that was a bad release there, boy. We done. So what's going to happen is starting tomorrow, unfortunately, there'll probably be a lot more controlled playlist. And a lot of stuff might seem, so you got to, if we really need a song that we ain't heard and we're really, really jonesing for something, maybe we'll throw it up on Rumble or something. But I'm going to be a lot more controlled with my releases. I understand. I had fun. I love just grabbing requests right out of the comments and doing them. But I have to rethink my spontaneity. That's tactful. Love and respect to everybody. We're having a blast, or I'm having a blast, and we'll just keep going. The little tiny changes today, that's it. There's my changes. A little more access. So behind the screen here, I don't know if that flashes blue or not when I do that, or if you can just see the cursor or what. I got my information, so I'm going to make sure I come more loaded with information so I don't, just we'll try to know a little more or learn more. And I'll share with you either way if I actually know it or if I'm faking it. I think that's it. This is pretty rough, but this will kind of be what it is. So instead of how I used to do updates and stuff like that, I think I'm just going to do this and sneak them in and reflect on my day, share it this way, and go from there. Cool. All right. Well, have a good evening. We'll do it again tomorrow. Later.